Welcome in this video. Here's Steph Capital, third week of the month of May, Friday, 22 May 2026. As you know, for the past 1.5 week, I wasn't able to post any video. And I did not upload any video on my channel. In this video, I want to do a weekly market breakdown analysis. At the end, I want to do a prediction, not like a prediction, a top-down analysis, my own top-down analysis on how the market potentially move by next week on gold and on GBPUSD, because currently I'm just focusing on two instruments, GBPUSD and gold. I have removed EURUSD from my checklist for till the end of the year. Let's go straight to my trading view, and I want to share it with you guys. See, currently we're on my chart now. As you know, you're on my chart, and yes, the gold, daily time frame, and yes, daily time frame. And you can see on the daily time frame that the order flow has been really bearish. Basically, I've been very bearish. Eventually, I was expecting this week, when this week started, I was expecting a massive continuation to the downside. Eventually, past me come back to take out this low, but nothing like that happened, and past was just ranging bound and was still stuck inside this demand. And if you go on the H4, you see how the market move. The order flow was clearly bearish. Pull, counter, pull. You can see how past market open, massive gap, rejection to the downside, massive rejection, boom. You can see how this is how the market move, massive, past rejected twice to the downside here, failed to close above this week low. And you can see how you have a massive change of character here. This was the sign for me that past may eventually we grab more liquidity here, because you have a fake break, strong liquidation, past push up again, come back more sweep here, and you have a change of character. This was a confirmation for me that past may continue to the upside till at least this demand, this daily supply, or this H4 supply here above. Eventually, I don't know, because of this high impact news that's going on, market did not happen, move that way. I was expecting, boom, you can see market just create, sweep some high, push to the downside, change the character, pass, come back, sweep again. You have a fake break, some sweep again, pass, push, continue, push up again. You can see. Let's go on the M5 and M15. I will share with you guys for this Monday. It was on Monday here. Monday market open on Monday here, around here, push up. Market push up. I found one setup here, but this was not really a clean setup. I got stopped out and I found a clean buy, but eventually this buy was not really great, because behind the point of interest, there was another a more strong point of interest below the PY that I wanted to trade from. Price came back at the extreme of this one, because I tried to trade from this PY, this one, and price eventually push mitigate this one at the extreme, because this one was more strong, and I was aware of it, but I just ignored it. I was ignoring it because, and this liquidity was not really nice compared to this one. We have a massive sweep flip here. You have a sweep here, sweep of this low. You have a flip, and this was more strong. You can see. And after that pass push to also grab liquidity, I will break above this high. And if I was getting here, I would have make almost more than 3%, 3% or 4%. This was more good, more high probability setup compared to the one above. But it was out of my session. This is the only thing, it was out of my session. Eventually, we have another entry here. Pass move on Tuesday, nothing, not good pass action. Finally, pass move massive to the downside. On Thursday, nothing really nice, nothing really great. But there was a one good setup here. It was this movement was during the high impact news, from the war that's happening on Iran and all those things. Nothing. Thursday, really nothing. Yesterday, this was on Wednesday. On Thursday, I found one setup, one sell here. Past moved my direction and went back to stop me and everything. And today, as you see, today market just moved anyhow, and I just got stopped out. This was not a good trade. To be honest, this wasn't a good trade. It wasn't a good trade for me. It wasn't a good trade, but my direction was really great. The reason why it's not great, because I broke some rules that I was supposed to follow. That's why I'm considering this one as a low probability trade. Because I wasn't expecting. One of my rules I wasn't supposed to enter with weak break here, and I was not supposed to enter with some weak break here. Yes, I wanted to see a body candle close, but price failed to close above here twice, and price to drop to the downside. This is about this week, and based on the high time frame, based on the H4 on the daily. Let me check on the daily. The overall we are bearish, and price we selling. Price we keep selling, because there's no high big things there. Price we just keep selling overall, because by next week I will be fully focusing on sell, not trying to play the counter movement, focusing on the bearish movement, because this is overall. This is what if I can't follow the bearish movement, I will be able to make more. I will be able to make more money and recover all the losses that I have made for during this week. And past was really, we grab liquidity, mitigated supply above, pushed into this demand. We have a nice reaction. For me, I'm getting hit because of this nice push. I was expecting past now to move more to the outside to grab liquidity above this high and potentially push to this high. This was the two high that I was expecting. At least past push, grab more liquidity here before maybe the drop, because I was expecting past to still continue, but at least this one before the drop to the downside. And past key eventually, nothing moved the way I was expected. And now, as past now failed to close, we are expecting now past to move to the downside, grab this low, and eventually take out this low also. By next week, I'm expecting a massive push here to the downside, something like this. I will still continue looking to sell by next week. I will just focus more on sell. I will prioritize more sell opportunity than buy opportunity. There's same thing on daily. We are same thing looking to sell. I don't even need to look at the weekly time frame because it's not really necessary, because weekly time frame still we are looking to tell me to sell. But market's not really nice. But sell is more high probability. For me, I was expecting this week that past will massively push to the outside to at least mitigate the daily supply before the drop. But eventually it doesn't work that way, because what I'm seeing here on the H4, past me ready to continue to the downside. Yes, this is everything for gold. I'm more looking to sell by the next week and the next upcoming month. I'm looking more to sell gold. Yes, on the high time frame, it's really nice. I will just trying to ignore to not really focusing on buy, trying to play the counter movement. I will be trying to be more focusing on looking to buy. Yes, to sell more, because sell is overall but I will be looking, if I will be also interested to buy if eventually price come back up, sell this low and push up and close above this high, and give me a sign that price may now looking to continue to the upside toward this daily supply, opposing supply. Yes, I will now be more focusing on looking to long. But if price keep doing like you want to continue selling, I'm just following, because I'm following the overall that flow. At this point, here now it's this GBPSD, and so now the GBPSD, here's the daily time from a GBPSD, and really I want to really, as you can see, the order flow was clearly bearish. For me, I was really confident that at least price may come back to this demand, this opposing demand below here. This was my direction. I was really focusing by the beginning of this week. I was really focusing on looking to buy to this demand, but because of this, what is happening outside down, the war, everything, what's going on, everything was really messed the price action. Price action just moved crazily since on Friday, massively. Monday open, big push to the upside, and you can see massive push, boom, market open, massive push to the upside. Let me share with you guys how the market was able to move during this week, and let me share with you. But this week, Monday, this was Monday, market open here. I saw this opportunity. When you have this one flip here around here, I was waiting for price to close above here. This candle, wait for pullback into this demand to buy, but market did not pull back. Keep buying. Price came back into this demand. This one, I was also looking to buy, continue buying here. No entry. This was even out of my plan. This was not really this was my plan, but there was no entry model. There was no entry model. I do not buy. I just let the market go on Monday, on gold, on GBPSD. Nothing. On Tuesday, really, I found this setup, massive push, past swept. On Tuesday, really, market was not doing great the way I wanted. The setup that I was looking to sell from was here. It was a very good trade for me. But this one happened at the end of it was out of my trading section. It was not during my trading section. That's why it was a very good trade. Grab more liquidity. It has a close inducement. Everything was clean for me to sell, to target this low or targeting this opposing demand below. But eventually the next day, I saw what we have more liquidity. So price was failing to close below this low. Below price sold like 3 to 4 times. And I saw this big push at the open of London. Price push to the upside. Momentum, other opposing supply fell. I was looking to get here. Market just give me like 1 hour, push to the downside, stop me out, come back, sweep this low, and push back to the upside and target this week swing high. Yesterday, on Thursday, nothing. Yesterday, I got an entry here. Massive, good trade, nice continuation. Want to target this demand. Price push, I got in here, boom, straight to the upside, grab more liquidity before it push to the downside. Really crazy price action, really crazy. and today nothing was clean. For me, it's like it was a ranging market price action. It was just a ranging market, and to be honest, nothing. I just trade 2 days during this week on GBPSD, and both of them was losses. Yeah, both was loss, was stop loss, and nothing really. And let's check our GBP on the H4. The H4 was really clean. I have this demand after we grab liquidity here, past rejected close below if week. I was seeing this sign. I was expecting past to potentially pull back into this demand. Exactly what happened, and before the growth. But the problem is that as soon as one pass give me a sign here, confirmation here, pass push more of grab liquidity. This was during news. It happened during a high impact news that was released at that time. Market just spike up, more liquidity grab before the growth drop, and I was not able to go to get in because there wasn't my plan. There wasn't my plan again. There wasn't my plan again. I just preferred to chill and I close for the day. And today again, no, after the mitigation, messy price action, we have now an equal high. Now I'm really more confident that price may continue to the upside to grab more just liquidity, say Barca liquidity here to maybe continue outdoor the trend. Institution may take some liquidity before pushing back to the downside, or use that to continue buying, something like that. Yeah guys, this is everything for this video, and I'm looking more based on the daily time frame. I'm looking more to buy, yes, more buy on GBPSD, and I'm looking more buy to this supply. I'm looking more to buy to this supply by next week. More buy to this supply by next week. I will not be surprised that price will buy to this supply here before they drop to this demand now, because a lot of liquidity are sitting here. Price will mitigate here, then now we now drop to this demand. This is what I'm expecting. Price will now push here. And this is everything for this video, guys. If you like this video, make sure to comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification button to not miss our next video. See you.